Roberto Carlos is one of the greatest footballers in history. He became famous for his amazing speed, powerful left foot, and unforgettable free kicks. Millions of football fans around the world would remember him as one of the best left back to ever play the game. His journey from a poor neighborhood in Brazil to become a global football icon is a story of hard work, determination, and never giving up. Roberto Carlos de Silva Rocha was born on April 10 in 1973 in Garça, a small city in the state of São Paulo in Brazil. His parents were simple, hard-working people who struggled to earn enough money for the family. Life was not easy, like many Brazilian children. Roberto Carlos grew up in a modest home, where every member of the family had to work hard. As a young boy, Roberto Carlos helped his parents by working on a coffee plantation. The work was difficult and tiring, especially under hot Brazilian sun. Even though he was just a child, he understood the value of hard work. This early experience taught him discipline and made him appreciate every opportunity that came his way. Despite the challenge, Roberto Carlos loved football more than anything else. Whenever he finished his work or school, he would run outside his friends and play football. They often played at dusty streets, empty field, or anywhere they could find space. They did not always have proper football or equipment, but they never stopped them from enjoying the game. From an early age, Roberto Carlos stood out from the other children. He was incredibly fast and endless energy. He could run up and down the field without getting tired. His powerful left foot also surprised everyone. Even as a young boy, he could kick the ball much harder than most players his age. His family supported his dream, even though they know becoming a professional footballer would not be easy. Brazil is a country where millions of children dreamed of playing football, but only a small number achieved that goal. Roberto Carlos understood that he needed to work harder than everyone else. When he was still a teenager, he enjoyed local football teams, where coaches quickly noticed his talent. Unlike many players who focused only on attacking, Roberto Carlos enjoyed both defending and helping his team score goals. His speed allowed him to stop opponents, while his strong left foot helped him create dangerous attacks. As he improved, larger clubs became interested in signing him. He eventually joined the União a Brazil football club where he began his professional career. Making his professional debut was one of the happiest moments in his life. After years of hard work, he finally became a professional football player. Playing in Brazil's professional league gave Roberto Carlos a chance to show his incredible abilities. Fans quickly noticed his fearless style of play. He was not afraid to run the entire length of the field. He liked traditional defenders who stay close to their own goal. Roberto Carlos constantly joined the attack, creating scoring opportunities for the teammates. His excellent performances attracted the attention of the bigger Brazilian clubs. Before long, he signed for Palmeiras, one of Brazil's most successful football teams. This move changed his career forever. At Palmeiras, Roberto Carlos continued to develop into one of the country's brightest young stars. The club had many talented players, and the competition for places in the starting team was fierce. However, Roberto Carlos earned his position through hard work, determination, and impressive performances. During this time at Palmeiras, the club won important titles, and Roberto Carlos became known across Brazil. Fans loved his exciting style of football. Every time he received the ball, they expected something special. Whether he was defending, crossing, or shooting from long distance, he always played with confidence. His success in Brazil soon caught the attention of European clubs. During the 1990s, many of the world's best footballers dreamed of playing in Europe because it offered the highest level of competition. Roberto Carlos was no different. In 1995, he moved to Italy to play for Inter Milan. It was his first experience living outside Brazil. Everything was different. He had to learn a new language, adapt to a new culture, and play against some of the best footballers in the world. Although Roberto Carlos played well for Inter Milan, he stayed in Italy lasted only one season. Differences in playing style and tactical ideas made it difficult for him to fully show his attacking abilities. However, instead of becoming discouraged, he saw this experience as another lesson in his football journey. Fortunately, an even bigger opportunity was waiting for him. In 1996, Roberto Carlos signed for Real Madrid, one of the biggest football clubs in the world. At that moment, he could not have imagined that this decision would make him a football legend. Joining Real Madrid was a dream came true. The club had a rich history and expected every player to perform at the highest level. Roberto Carlos immediately became the team's first choice left back because of his speed, strength, and attacking ability. Fans at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium quickly fell in love with him. They admired the way he raced down the left side of the field, defended fearlessly, and delivered powerful crosses into the penalty area. His teammates trusted him because they knew he would never stop fighting until the final whistle. One of Roberto Carlos' great weapons was his incredible powerful left foot. He became famous for scoring spectacular free kicks from long distance. Many goalkeepers found it almost impossible to stop his shot because the ball traveled at incredible speed and often covered unexpected directions. As the season passed, Roberto Carlos became one of Real Madrid's most important players. He helped the team win many matches and established himself as one of the best left-backs in football history. However, his greatest adventures was still ahead.